Welcome in the fourth section of our course. In this section, we'll be solving problem of overproducing publisher with back pressure technique. Firstly, we'll see how to leverage subscription object for controlling the number of fetched stocks. So we will see how that API works and what subscription role plays in this flow. Next, we'll be controlling speed of consumer with atomic integer. We will try to investigate and analyze the code in the way of thread safety and multi-threading concurrency. In the third video, we'll create overproducing publisher that produces random stocks. Finally, we will fulfill our need with testing back pressure in stock exchange application. So we will add those pieces together to achieve back pressure together with the stock flow. And this is a first video in which we'll be leveraging subscription object for controlling the number of fetched stocks. So firstly, we'll be creating stocks unbounded subscription. So we'll see how such subscription work. We'll be investigating subscription interface, and also we will debug what will happen if request is less than 0. So if you are requesting less than 0 elements in our subscription. So let's start from the analyzing once again stock and subscriber that was already used in this code. So we will be using the subscription object. Subscription object is passed to the onSubscribe via the JDK framework. So we don't need to worry about how it is passed on or if it is initialized and so on. So subscription is an interface that has two methods that are very important. First one is a request that takes a long of n. And when we will read the documentation, it states the given number of items to the current unfulfilled demand for this subscription. So it means that we are signaling the demand that we want n elements, and we can leverage request method for that. But it is important that it should not be less than or equal to 0. So if you are requesting 0, this is not something that is needed. So we should not request 0 or -1. Otherwise, if we will do something like this, we will get illegal argument exception and our flow will fail fast. We will get an on-error callback and we will not be able to process further elements. Also, we can see that we can pass max value to that method. That method then will state that we can basically create an infinite subscription. Once we are no longer interested in the specific subscription, that we want to cancel that receiving messages, we can cancel, of course, call cancel method. It means that subscriber will stop receiving messages from this specific publisher. But this is in best effort. So it means that after we will call a cancel, some additional messages could arrive because it is multi-threading and cost of the overhead of concurrency and signaling that coordination and synchronization is higher than just giving couple more elements. You need to know that it is not immediately after you will call cancel. So if we will go to the implementation, you can see that there is a lot of subscription implementation. For example, we can look at the subscription that is buffered subscription. And then we can see that this is a class that implements subscription. So it needs to have those two methods. So first method that is interested for us is request, as we can see. So we are getting n, and we can see that firstly there is a validation. So if n is greater than 0, then we are doing a processing and we'll try to send another message, but otherwise we will throw illegal argument exception. And also we can see that there is a cancel method that calls on error without any exception. So this is one of the more implementation. So every implementation needs to fulfill that contract to not be able to process request that is higher than 0. So we can see also there is a validation here and throw exception. So if you want to implement your own subscription, you should also fulfill that contract of subscription.